It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
It's fucking freezing in here. Normally it's too hot in here. What's going on? Fuck is this madness?
Okay, so you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear yourself?
I can hear myself.
Cool.
It's not a pretty sound, is it?
Shall we just jump into it? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm your host, Kaz. With me today is Jason Lewis. Jason, how you doing?
Each week.
Why did you... You started laughing.
We're just like, yeah, let's get this done.
We said, shall we start the show? You said, yeah. And then I went to do the intro, and then you start laughing.
Oh, fuck it. Let's start again.
Right.
Are you alright, mate?
Hello and welcome.
We can do this. Come on.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm your host, Kaz. With me today is Jason Lewis. Jason, how you doing?
Oh, do you want to get that out of the way any quicker?
Yeah. It's our second take. We've been doing this show for over a year, and we've never had to do a second take on the intro.
You've never sounded so depressed and wanted to get over and done with.
Maybe that's because I've been doing the show for the past year. That's why I'm...
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
That's a very interesting shirt you've got on there.
It's not me, is it?
What makes you think you could wear that shirt with me and I wouldn't comment on it?
Because I've got a beard and you haven't.
Okay. I've got a beard. Just slightly smaller.
You've got a chin strap. It's not even a full chin strap.
It's not a chin strap, is it? A strap goes like all the way around the jawline.
You wish you had a chin strap.
Yeah, I can't grow a chin strap. That's why I've grown this.
It's just a couple of hairs on your chin.
I mean...
Unlike me. Who would have thought? Isn't it weird, as soon as I get my tonsils out, I could grow facial hair? I know it's not linked.
I don't think those two are linked.
I know it's not linked, but it's pretty coinkydink, isn't it?
Yes, it is exactly a coincidence. There's no medical or logical connection there. Pure bollocks.
You're jealous. How are you, anyway?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very good.
Good. Don't sound it.
Honestly, I'm fine, okay? Every week I'm fine. What have you been up to the past couple of weeks?
What have I been up? I watched you play rugby.
You did?
Which I now can't lie about it. I have seen you play rugby.
I definitely play rugby, and you've seen the injury as well. That
yeah,
I've got as well,
which you haven't shut the fuck up about. Yeah. Came round mine after you played rugby.
We did.
Which was lovely and sweet.
We had like a little date night, didn't we? We had pizza and we talked about boys.
Yeah.
It was great.
You also had duct tape around your finger.
Yeah, I did. Duct tape.
You're a medical marvel, you are.
That's because it was swollen up to the size of a fucking bread roll. That's why. We watched a few films. We played FIFA.
We had sex.
Who won on FIFA?
I did.
Okay. It was pretty close though, wasn't it? It's only because
you were Man City and I was like Woking. No, who was I? I was Salford. That's it.
Which for our non-UK listeners, one of them's a very good football team. One of them is not. Just to make it slightly more even.
Yeah, it was like me versus you in a height match. Because you're so little.
I'm not little, am I?
You are. You're 5'5".
I play rugby.
Yeah, but you're also 5'5".
No, I'm not 5'5", am I?
Remember when you said you were 5'11" and everyone laughed at you?
I didn't. I've never said I'm 5'11".
At the barbecue.
No, I said I was 5'9".
And everyone laughed like, fuck off.
That is true.
You're like 5'5".
I'm not 5'5",
5'6" at most.
Add 3, and that's me.
It's not. It really is.
It really is.
It really is.
What did you think about watching the rugby?
I had no idea what was going on.
Yep.
And I didn't know what the score was. But the alcohol was very cheap in the clubhouse.
It was.
So, it was alright. I wouldn't go again.
Glowing review there.
Yeah.
Actually, on the Sunday, because that was on the Saturday, on the Sunday I watched the a ladies team play.
Oh,
that was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were brutal.
Were they?
They were, God, some of the tackles in there made me wince. And I was like, wow, I'm glad that I'm not playing against them. They would have absolutely murdered me.
How would you rate your performance on the game that I watched?
I was okay.
You're on the floor quite a lot.
I was, writhing in pain.
And you tried to catch the ball, then realised you were so short that it went
No, you missed a catch that I did, which was the first time that I've caught a ball. And then I got
that's embarrassing.
And then I got so confident that when the next ball came, a big high kick came to me, I was like, yeah, it's mine. And then as it went, I was like, oh, that's actually slightly too high for me.
Too high.
Too high. Which then put off the guy behind me who should have caught the ball because I'd called for it. Got some news on the wedding front. Laura has bought her dress.
Oh.
It's actually her third dress.
Oh.
She bought a dress.
You were her third husband, though.
She bought a dress off the internet, second hand, 35 quid, which she tried on, That didn't really work, so she then, sold it on.
Would she not take it to like a tailor's or anything and get it all altered?
The like sort of style dictionary
Oh,
and stuff.
okay.
Then she bought a second dress,
Yeah.
also second hand, for like 45 quid.
Yeah. Did she make profit on the first dress?
I think she then gave it away to like a charity shop or something afterwards.
Fuck's sake. I mean, yay, wonderful.
Now this second dress she liked. So I was like, you know what? Absolutely fair play. There's no need to spend an absurd amount of money on a dress that you only wear once. So you know what? I fully respect buy second hand. My suit's second hand as well.
Nice.
Also, like £35 for a 3-piece suit from quite a posh brand, worn once.
You think
sold
about it,
on.
you're doing it in a hot country as well, aren't you? Well, it's going to be warm when you do it, so you are literally going to wear it.
Yeah, and but then she was driving around the other week, and she went past a bridal shop, and she saw the dress.
Oh,
the
no.
dress.
Okay.
Right. Then she went in there, and then she tried it on, and she's like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to buy this. £850."
Oh.
And I was like, Laura, I've lost all respect for you. All right,
Cancel the wedding.
weddings are 850 quid.
Oh. You're only going to get married once.
Possibly. Who knows? That then got me to thinking, if you had to blow £850, let's say tomorrow, what would you spend that on? Because I was thinking, I don't think there's anything that I want necessarily that costs 850 quid, because that's not enough for a car or anything, but it's still quite a lot of money. So I was thinking...
It's not enough for like a banging holiday, is it, either? I mean, you could probably...
Yeah, well, no, like if you had like a shorter holiday, like 5 nights or something, you could do that.
Yeah.
Buy like a watch or a piece of jewellery.
I wouldn't.
Or a golden beard comb.
Maybe.
That'd be good.
I would, I'd probably buy a holiday, I reckon. If I just had like a spare 850 quid, I'd probably, buy a holiday or buy like a really expensive suit, which, because I wear a suit every day, I wouldn't wear it
What
every
is the
day.
most expensive suit that you have? I have never really bought a proper expensive suit.
I think the most expensive I spent on a suit is 180 quid. Not that much.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
So going
The
from
suit,
that,
I own about 6 suits, and I only really buy one if like there's a big sale on. Like my newest suit I've got should have been 500 quid, 3-piece from Moss Bros, and I was quite lucky.
from where?
Moss.
I don't. Okay, go on.
Have you not heard of them?
I've heard of the word moss because it's like a little weird plant thing that like grows on rocks.
Okay, anyway,
I haven't heard of the brand name Moss.
I can't believe you haven't. But yeah, anyway, so it was like a £500 suit, but it was like in the end of season sale, and I got it for a 3-piece suit for like 85 quid, which is mad. I was very lucky because normally when it gets to that cheap, they don't have any like normal sizes.
Yeah,
but I was quite lucky that they
all
did.
we have is XXXL and this
and
small boys.
and boys trousers. But no, I was quite lucky. So yeah, I always get suits when they're on sale.
It has just been Remembrance Sunday in the past
Oh,
week.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Joking.
Did you see this mock outcry about the LGBT puppy? It's not a real story.
No, it's fake, isn't it?
It's a fake
news.
story.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you explain to the listeners
So
what this outrage was?
Yeah, typical Facebook, isn't it?
It starts on Facebook, doesn't it?
Scaremongering. If anything starts from Facebook, if you can't see an actual news story and it starts with Facebook, it's bollocks. It's racist.
Clickbait.
It's racist, just trying to make other people angry. And it was a poppy that was obviously the LGBT colours, the rainbow colours.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, can they not just have a day off and let Remembrance Sunday be remembered for all the men that lost their all the people that lost their lives in war? I mean, my argument against that is there are still gay people in the wars who died.
Yeah.
There are still trans people.
Having said that, this actual poppy design wasn't real.
No, it wasn't real. So
because
also, I haven't seen any in the shops.
I searched it because they had 2 images. They had one image of a rainbow-coloured poppy, which had 5 leaves as opposed to a poppy that has 2 leaves.
Yeah.
And then searching that was a link to a site on eBay where some woman was just selling like sort of charity 5-leaf clovers badges just to raise money for charity. It was nothing to do with the actual official charity. No mention of the word poppy as well.
No.
In the ad. So that image was then hijacked. And then there was a second image of an actual poppy where like 1/3 of it was a rainbow. And that was just concept art from 3 years ago.
And
It wasn't-
the one
it
I
was
saw
not a
was
real
very poorly
puppy.
edited as well. The one I saw.
Of course, they're all poorly edited.
Yeah.
So basically, it was a complete nothing story. But then, I was speaking to some people, and they had very, very strong opinions on that. And I was just like, "This is not a real story. You can't believe everything you see on social media."
There was a very famous quote from a very famous man. I don't know if you heard of him.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. He once said, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet." And they're words that will stick with me to the grave. Abraham Lincoln just knows.
I'm going to post that on every single bullshit news article I see on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it's just an excuse for people who fucking love to moan about gender politics and stuff. If it was like an actual story, you can then have your opinion on that. But I was like, why have you got such strong opinions on a story that you have done no research for to see if it's real?
I think.
Why are you wasting
Yeah.
hatred and effort on something that's made up?
I think as well, people just love to be angry at something.
They,
I mean,
especially British people.
Yeah.
We love to moan.
I mean, so what if someone on the internet is a man but wants to be a woman? It doesn't affect you at all. And just get a grip.
This is a very serious episode, by the way, guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Nothing amusing in this episode.
say in 11 years' time, my son comes up to me and says, "Dad, I'm a Martha, not Arthur." I'll be like, okay, since when? When have you felt like this? And just get on with it.
Crack on, son.
It's, I don't care.
Or daughter, as you'd probably say.
As long as he's all right, I don't care. As long as Bob on the internet is all right with identifying as a man, good for him. I just don't care. Get on with it. Doesn't affect me. I'd like to know if there's any LGBT listeners that we have, because I don't reckon we do. I really don't reckon we do.
We must have.
I don't know. Maybe all the gay erotica we've read, we might have picked up a couple. But other than that, I don't think so. Speaking of that, where is that book?
It's in this drawer.
Of course it is.
I've had to bury it under other stuff, just in case someone comes in this room and just has a quick look around.
What I can see the book, I can see some tissues, and I can see some lube. So,
okay. But however, is it worse finding this and seeing that I have made an attempt to hide it? Is that more suspicious than it being out in the open?
I don't know. Should we read an extract?
No,
just to bring in the LGBT. Community.
We have already read far too much from that book. A few weeks ago, it was the final of the Rugby World Cup.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you see it?
No.
I did. I went to the rugby club. Bearing in mind, it obviously starts at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So you're starting drinking from 9 o'clock in the morning. And I got back home at 12 o'clock. And because I'd only had some toast and had 6 pints, I was pretty swimming. I then fell asleep on the sofa for 6 hours and then woke up at 6 o'clock. I do not sleep or nap during the day. I'm not one of those persons. So for me to lose 6 hours of my day really freaked me out.
Yeah. Did you sleep at night?
Yeah.
I love a nap. I had a nap earlier, actually.
I don't.
Lovely.
I don't get on with it.
Well, when you have a baby and he only sleeps during the day, then you take naps. It's lovely.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. But I haven't got a baby,
a little siesta.
So for me to have lost literally the entire day...
what time did you go to bed afterwards?
I don't know, probably at midnight or something.
And you still slept?
Yeah.
Hilarious. So you did actually lose 6 hours. Do you still regret it? 2 weeks later?
No, I'm not regretting it. I was just very surprised and shocked. I did wake up to the sound of Laura having ordered some pizza, her opening the pizza box. And I was like, why the fuck have you ordered pizza? She's like, Ben, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. I was like,
no!
What day is this? She's like, it's Tuesday. I was like, fucking, I should be at work. No, I saw on TV, it was a new dating show about dancing.
Oh, I've seen that advertised.
Dancing in Love, or I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Right. Now that sounds really crap.
Yeah.
But we watched
parts
of it.
You loved it, didn't you?
It was actually genuinely a really sweet show. Laura was saying how it's fucking stupid and
And you were like, yes dear, and then wrote down some poems.
I thought it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Because basically how it works, right, is that you have a single man and a single lady, and they both get taught their parts of a dance with a dance teacher. The first time they meet, which is just in a random park, by the way. It's not even in a dance studio. It's just in a park with people walking their dogs and stuff.
Oh.
And then they do the dance for the first time. Obviously, they have been trained to do the dance and to do each part. And I saw it, and it was actually really sweet. And I thought that was actually quite a good idea, because it's quite a romantic thing, doing like ballroom dancing, and you got to like skin-on-skin contact, and you got to gaze into each other's eyes.
Do any of them stick together?
I don't think that we saw the end of it.
Oh, right.
We just saw like the sort of dancing bit.
You fell back asleep.
Yeah. Ben, it's Wednesday. I was like, what?
Where's the week going?
I'm so fired. But I thought that was actually quite a good idea.
Yeah, I might watch it then.
Yeah? Have you been tempted to do like any sort of dancing, any like ballroom dancing or salsa classes?
Yeah, I have actually. Belly dancing.
Really? But I was, for like half a second, I actually believe that.
No, I would like to dance. It is quite romantic, isn't it? I think being able to dance. And
what sort of dancing do you want to do? Like
a ballroom?
Sort of,
like strictly
proper dancing, not like
break
body
dancing.
popping.
Nah, fuck that. But it's just quite grown up, innit? And like I just remember from my wedding, it was just I'm just standing around on my feet, swaying from side to side. Isn't proper dancing, and it'd just be pretty.
That's
cool,
the sort of
innit?
dancing that I'll probably end up doing at our reception.
So I think
unless we both put in the effort now and we do like a fucking rumba.
Are you saying I'm coming to the wedding?
No, to the reception.
I don't know. I might be busy that day. I might be combing my beard. I'd learn to dance with you.
No, that was not me trying to insinuate I want you to help me learn to dance.
Oh.
That's not... No, that was...
Oh.
You've misread that situation there, Jason. That is definitely not what would just happen there.
Oh.
I meant I'd go and seek a professional help.
You do need help.
And then I'll learn dancing after that. I think that'd be good. Except, I literally have got no rhythm.
Yeah, me neither. Even like clap along the songs, I fuck up.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your... What?
Yeah, I can't. I've got no rhythm. So, yeah, let's do it. Me and you.
No, what has this turned into?
We're going to teach each other how to dance.
Sorry, how can we teach each other when both of us can't dance or doesn't know how to dance?
Practice makes perfect.
We'd just be two straight white men dancing in a
Why did you need to
room.
prove that we were white?
Well, we are though, aren't we?
Why did you need to point that out?
Alright, fine. Sorry, we're just two men.
Now you're being sexist.
Two gender fluid beings. Right?
Two humans.
Like one of us is a human.
Become one. Okay, moving on.
Anyway, shall we do verses?
Yes, we should. Fight!
Okay, so these verses, they're... You know, sometimes when I do these games, and I'm really stretching.
Oh, here we go.
I think some of these are Are
you going to ask me who would win in a fight out of the two people on our logo?
No. This is obviously because we've got a general election coming up.
Right.
We thought we'd do like political themed fighting, but like actual parties as opposed to individuals.
Okay.
Okay, so
Fucking hell.
You're going to love this. So who do you think in a fight between the entire Labour Party versus every woman in the world going into Labour?
Every woman in the world going into labour because they got some sort of manic superhuman power.
Would they be too in pain to actually fight all of the people in the Labour Party? So, like, if you gather every woman in the world currently now who is in Labour and every member of the British Party Labour on a giant field, would they just be, like, bent over in pain due to the Labour? Or could they fight through it? Or would they be so angry due to the pain that they would fight?
Yeah, that's what I think.
And they'd want to kick someone's head in.
Yeah.
To take their mind off the fact
How early into labour are they? Like, are they pushing baby out or contractions?
That's a good point. They say that it's a mix. Okay, or you have got one scenario where they're both in the early stages of labour. Do you reckon they could take them?
Yeah.
But then the further down the line it gets, to the bit where literally they are giving birth, they probably can't be in a fist fight with anyone whilst giving birth. That would be impressive. Though.
A woman in labour is as I said, is like superhuman. I'm gonna go for women in labour.
Women in labour.
Yeah,
I think you're probably right.
Plus, you look at the Labour Party.
Vegetarian, liberal dorks, essentially.
Yeah.
This one, this one doesn't make any sense.
Oh, because they always do, apparently.
We're in a fight between the entire Conservative Party versus a conservatory full of snakes.
Wow. I can see why we took a break from the show. Oh my god.
That might be the worst thing I've ever done.
My first question is, how big's the conservatory?
It's a normal extension-sized conservatory.
What snakes are in there?
Good question.
Poisonous ones, venomous ones, evil ones, angry ones, or grass snakes.
Let's just say that
Either way, the snakes.
It's a mixture.
The snakes are going to win.
Snakes are going to win?
Yeah. Conservatives
Really?
are a bunch of pussies.
So all politicians.
For starters, they'd be like, oh, a conservatory. Oh, I'm used to an orangery.
What?
An orangery is...
What the fuck is that?
An orangery is a upper class term for a room which is predominantly made out of glass, like a conservatory, but it's not a conservatory.
Is that genuine
It's
fact?
genuinely true.
You're not bullshitting.
No, Google it. Mate, I'm an
Okay.
estate agent. Come on.
I'm not really sure what to believe. That is true, yeah?
That is true. An orangery is a type of conservatory, but it's an older sort of...
How many houses have you sold that have had orangeries?
2? It's one of these older... Anyway, I'm going to go for the snakes. Because the
I think
Conservative
snakes are-
Party is full of snakes.
Snakes on Snakes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Snakes in the Conservatory, which is the sequel to A Snakes on a Plane. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking conservatory.
Imagine Boris Johnson with a snake. He wouldn't know what to do, would he? Yeah, snakes. That's my impression of Boris Johnson.
I think that the snake would actually want to get away from Boris more
Yeah.
than Boris would want to get away from the snake.
Yeah. Snake holding snake.
It'd just be like, ugh, get this
What a
man away
slimy
from
human being.
me. Get this man away from me.
Boris Johnson looks like the kind of guy that reeks of BO. I don't think his personal hygiene is all there.
No, I don't think it is.
I reckon he's got proper greasy hair. Like, you could fry an egg on his head.
I don't want to think about that. Okay, so what politician do you think smells the best?
Smells the best.
Not Jeremy Corbyn, because he looks like the sort of person
Old Spice he is.
who does not believe in like sort of deodorant and stuff.
No,
You know,
or he
like-
uses Lynx Africa.
I don't think Jeremy Corbyn uses Lynx Africa.
Who I would say out of like the whole like time, who would probably smelt the best? I would probably have gone for like Ed Miliband or something. I reckon he would have smelt the best.
Surely David Cameron would have smelt the best. He'd have had the most expensive aftershave money can buy.
Yeah. But he'd also smell of like pig semen, wouldn't it? Because he fucked a pig.
Allegedly, he put his cock in a dead pig's mouth. Allegedly, but probably not.
Probably did.
He didn't though, did he?
He did.
He didn't though.
He might have.
I mean, he definitely did. Allegedly.
Yeah. Okay.
This last one, which fortunately makes slightly more sense. The entire Scottish National Party versus the English Defence League.
Christ, it's like Braveheart, isn't it?
Freedom!
Get out of our country.
So the English Defence League, as we have spoken about before on the show,
Well, again, they're a bunch of pussies as well, don't they?
I wouldn't say that they're pussies.
I would say they're...
I'd say that they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they're pussies.
I'd...
They're all a bunch of thugs though, aren't they?
Yeah, well, look at Tommy Robinson. He's not a thug. He's a
He's
pussy.
a thug.
Oh. Mm.
He's a bit of a thug.
I'm going to go for the Scottish National Party because they're all a bunch of nutters anyway.
And they're Scottish.
And they're Scottish.
You don't fuck with a Scottish
no,
person.
exactly. Yeah, that was easy.
Imagine how tough you have to be to live in a country where it's -7 degrees every day of the year and it's raining. They breed them hard up in there. Gone from that to like England, where it's warm and cosy. They're getting our asses kicked by this fucking Scottish grandma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Scottish Party every day.
I agree.
Easy.
I
Easy
agree.
peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Difficult, lemon, difficult.
Right, have you got anything else you want to talk about?
The Human Book.
The Human Book.
I fucked that right up.
The what?
The Human Body Book. That's what I was trying to say.
Jason can read
that
it.
Laura's left in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh, standard loan, 3 weeks. When she got to hand this back in. Fines are charged for late return. She'd better be careful. Fuck me, we're clutching at straws, aren't we?
It's not quite as bad as the whole Conservatives versus a Conservative full of snakes clutching at straws. I mean, that is clutching at straws. That's a new low for the show,
You
I
are.
think.
Yeah.
How could you tell that I wrote those half an hour ago?
Well, I mean, I turned up at 5 to 9 and you told me to get here at 9. You're like, Christ, you think you'd be early? What are we going to do, Ben? When are we going to get paid?
I don't know.
I have to start selling Avon catalogues, aren't I? At this rate.
So we're going to end the show there, unfortunately.
Oh, great. Might be the last time you hear from us.
End the agony.
Nah.
We
We need a celebrity guest to turn this around, really.
Spruce up the show.
Yeah. We need someone to come in here and sex it up a little bit.
Like we do.
I've done my best, but, you know, clearly people get fed up with me after a year.
Good. Well, I thought we'd end the show there. So thank you everyone for listening. If you've got
We're
any
sorry.
more suggestions for any verses that are really clutching at straws, we'd love to hear them.
Here you go. Here's one. Straw versus
A clutch
a
for a car.
Oh, fuck
So
me.
thank you all for listening. It was a real slog this episode.
One day we'll make it. It's not today.
It's not based on this episode.
Go back 15 episodes and there might be some gold.
Well, just to the last one. That was all right.
Oh, that was alright, yeah. Oh, mate. What? Oh,
See you later, guys.
fuck
Bye.
off, the lot of you.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
And if you like this show, you should definitely check out all the other amazing podcasts on the No Please Don't network. Visit www.nopleasedon'tpodcast.com. Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.
Sweet connection.